It was actually kind of funny because I had a friend like I showed a friend like part of the clip, and I'm like, this is the kind of stuff I have to edit out. And she's like, it's funny. I can hear it in your voice, like how uncomfortable you are. Like he says something, and you're like, well. I'm like trying to think like what exactly do I say that this to this. Him, I am definitely not doing a live with. You, I just might have to yell.
Yes.
Like you'll say
I'm
something.
telling you, I'm fine with the ball gag.
And I'll just like start talking over you really loudly.
Telling you, fine with the ball gag.
You'll say something and I'll just start screaming. So how do you feel about this weather? Thought about doing it maybe on TikTok, but TikTok has gotten ban happy recently.
Yeah.
Like they're banning everyone. Like they're just constantly banning people on TikTok. And so like now like there's just like a bunch of people doing this really weird AI. Like not
Right.
AI.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen those videos?
I haven't seen the videos, but I've seen a ton of people do the AI photos.
Yeah, maybe it's not AI. What's it called? Oh goodness, is it AI or? But basically, they do like this robotic thing.
Okay.
It's I don't get it. Like they pretend like the audience. I guess the audience like will like give them roses and they'll say thank you for the roses, thank you for the roses.
Huh.
And they pretend like they're a robot.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually creepily good. Some of them it's just really cringy.
So you can feel this cold a lot deeper than the hot.
Yes. And the good thing about this ball is that so it's like a gel pack, which when you use a gel pack, you don't want to put it directly on your skin
Right.
because it can get too cold and it can actually burn you. But it's encased in like a stainless steel ball, so it doesn't get too cold. So I can like put the ball like directly on you.
Yeah.
Probably should have advertised this like in the beginning of the summer. Maybe I should just made a video where I just rub a giant ice cube on
Right.
someone.
Or just a big bowl, big thing of Bluebell ice cream.
Oh, there would have been a lot of people who would have liked that.
Right. Yeah. King for everything.
I knew someone who did chocolate scrubs.
Oh, okay.
Someone came here asking if I did scrubs. And I'm like, I don't think you're in the wrong. I don't think you understand my business.
Do you see how big this room is? Where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't do like the more relaxing spa type stuff. And like I told him, I would need like a wet room.
Right. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't do it in here because then like it would be like going to the beach. Like you would
Right.
just find like
Sand everywhere.
yeah, just find a scrub everywhere for weeks.
Yeah. We went to one of the Asian spas here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Where you basically pay one price to get in. They offer
Yeah.
massage and a scrub if you want it, but then it's just pools and soaking rooms and hot rooms and cold rooms.
I would like a place like that mainly because like I would like if some people could like go into a hot tub before they come see me.
Oh yeah. This has 3 or 4 different kinds of mineral baths.
Oh wow.
They like super just blast you out of the room showers.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm just like, at first I kind of wanted to do the whole like relaxing massage thing, and I was like really good at it. It can be a little fatiguing because then you get people coming to you thinking you're a discount psychologist.
Yeah.
Oh, your arms were hot because you like cooled this like ball down really quickly. Your arms were much harder than your back. Does it still feel cold?
It doesn't feel warm, but you still feel a coolness to it.
Gotcha. Physically,
Right. Yeah.
not mentally. And like I said, I feel like some people, like you do relaxing massage, they want you to be a discount therapist. Because do you know how expensive it is to go to like
Sure. Yeah.
to go to a psychologist?
Well, I think most personal trainers are sort of in that same boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, personal training can get pretty expensive.
Very quickly. And for the most part, like my sports massage clients have been pretty good. I've like had to like ban only a few clients, and I am very quick to ban somebody. The massage Nazi.
Oh, I am like, you just look at me the wrong way. And I'm like, you know what? You'll never see me again.
Yeah.
But I haven't had to, I had like one person, she came in and she was late, and I was like cool with it. Like I wasn't, but I guess she was like worried that she was gonna lose her time or something.
Yeah.
And so I was like walking around, like, where is she? And I saw her talking to what I found out was her hairdresser. And so I'm like, okay, she probably just like started talking to her. I lost track of time. That's fine. And she sees me and she starts going down the hall. Oh, I was lost and I could find. And she's like yelling at me, and I'm just like, okay.
Right.
And I'm like, you're gonna get your time. Calm down. Like I'm pretty chill, like just relax. And then she's getting a massage, and she wasn't a sports massage client. She had neck pain. Sometimes I get people who have neck pain, and like the more like they talk to me, I'm like, I think I see the problem. You think it's everyone else, but it's you. And so she's like complaining, and I'm working on her neck, and she's just like doing the world sucks, and then like I'm working on her neck, and like I'm trying to like find a place where I'm giving enough pressure,
Right.
but I'm not hurting her, and I'm also trying to work, multiple muscles, because it's not just this one muscle that hurts. It's other muscles, your whole body like works together.
Right, you're connected.
Yeah, but she just wants me to just rub where it hurts, and then she goes, well, if you would just do here, it would work. And I'm like, okay. And then, and I don't think she knew she was being rude. And so, if I finished the massage, she got up, and then she's like leaving. She's like, oh, that was so great. I can't wait to see you again. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to see you again. I'm sitting there thinking like, Yeah, so while you were getting dressed, I went into Booksy and I blocked you. And then I went to my phone, I took your phone number and I added you to my contact list as do not book. So when you try to book online, it's gonna say that I don't have any openings. And if you call me, I'm gonna screen your call.
Gotta love technology.
I always just want to tell people, if you want to be an asshole to someone, be an asshole like to someone who like works at like a bigger business.
Yeah.
Like the smaller the business, the more likely they are to be the owner or know the owner. Like I had this one client, I felt so bad for her. She was her husband owned a mechanic shop, and people would call and just be so nasty to her because she was a woman, and they would literally just say like, "Oh, we'll put a man on the phone. You can't know anything."
Yeah.
And like it was really upsetting her because like she got like those comments all the time. But what they didn't understand was that she was co-owner of the business.
Right.
They probably just thought, oh, she's just some
The help.
receptionist.
The help.
Yeah. I said, no, she can.
She rebuilt a carburetor.
Yeah. I think even if she doesn't work on the cars, like she is the one that's handling the finances.
Yeah.
So she kind of has to know how things work because she's the one that's approving things and approving how much they spend on anything. Like if they have to, have a part, brought in, she's the one that's
Right.
approving that. So she has to know, is this like a financially viable, repair? And women can be mechanics. I don't think there's any thing physically that stops women from being mechanics.
Right.
Oh, now I know about this balls. These balls are cooling down so fast. I don't have anything else in the freezer.
Ah.
And so I had to turn it off. They're losing heat very quickly. We're losing their coolness very quickly.
So in other words, more ice cream in the freezer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, not ice cream, I would eat it. Well, maybe if it was chocolate ice cream, that would be good. I don't eat chocolate ice cream.
Ah.
I'm never like chocolate. I don't hate it, but I don't get the
Fascination with it.
yeah, that's okay, I guess. If you ever see me just eating a straight up chocolate bar with nothing else in it, give me a hug.
Because it's bad.
Yeah, something's going on with it. So you see me eating a chocolate bar, oh, does it have almonds in it? Yeah, okay, you're doing
You're
well.
good. You're good.
Yeah, does it have coconut or something? No, it's just chocolate. Oh, what's going on, Terrence? And I had to turn the freezer off because I don't think you would notice it. I don't think you noticed. Well, I don't know if it was on when you. Yeah, it was on when you came in the room. I don't think you noticed it was on.
Yeah.
But then when you play the recording, you hear it in the
There's that
background.
little buzz.
Yeah. I recorded someone, and oh my goodness, you could hear the hairdresser around the corner.
Yeah.
The whole conversation.
Last time I was in, they were pretty loud. It was I think it was a Sunday.
Yeah, she comes in all the time. I hate to say it, I'm a little upset that she's doing well all the time. I honestly think that just the word massage triggers the bot.
Mm.
And they're not the worst. Twitter is actually the worst. It says that all the it's constant your videos are sensitive. I even gave someone a hair massage, and all you see is me massaging their hair. And they're like, oh, this is basically porn. And so if you go to my Twitter page, you'll see like a blurry. You're like, oh, what is this? And it's just me massaging someone's hand. Since I haven't done this in a while, have I tortured you yet?
No,
Okay.
you did not make me call you daddy yet.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Our mutual friend was telling me. He said, "I'm gonna be in the next room when Joe grunts."
I've had a forehand massage, but I've never had a
So actually, when we lived together, someone asked for a forehand massage.
Yeah.
But he's a lot shorter than me.
Ah.
And you want to do a forehand massage with someone who's like roughly your same height.
Yeah.
Because if they're too short, then like the table is either too high for one person or too low for the other person.
Gotcha.
And I have only done a forehand massage in school. Like, so the forehand massage you got, did they do the exact same strokes?
Exact same, yes.
Okay.
It was very nicely done.
Because sometimes I've seen videos where it just seems like they're just two people working differently on you.
Yeah.
Like one person's doing the back, one person's doing the legs.
For me, I like it because the OCD in me is like, oh, this feels so good on this leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, is there only 2 minutes left where they're not going to have to do the same thing? You know, so that's...
Okay, gotcha. So it kind of calms you down.
It doesn't like, oh my gosh, this feels so good on this arm. I hope they repeat it on, you know, do they... Because I would forget. I'd be like, I did this on this arm, but I'm just...
Yeah. That does happen. Like I massaged this guy's glutes, his right glute twice.
Oh.
And he's like, "You did this one before." I'm like, "No, I didn't." And I looked at the video, like, "Oh, I did do this one. I did do this twice. Sorry." I'm like, "Well, that's one well massaged tweet, well massaged cheek." He's like, "Yeah, it's a little painful today." That's interesting though, because I had a client. I think she had OCD, but I think it made her not like the forehand massage because I think she tried so hard to focus on the massage. She was like focusing on forehands was just
overstimulating.
Yeah, and it like really upset her. Like she really did not like she like do not do the forehand on me. I don't like that. Surprised someone's hasn't asked me for a forehand massage here. A lot of people think I'm a bigger company.
Yeah.
I think so. Some people think I own this whole building.
Yes, I have every suite in here.
Yeah, which I'm flattered. This place has 30 suites. It's half of a Whole Foods.
That's true. The Whole Foods used to be here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this in the gym.
Yep.
I can only imagine how much the rent for this entire place is. Even though, I mean, they don't have all the rooms, you know, filled.
Right.
Partly because the hairdressers are so loud. Even I guess I can't see much anymore because my clients scream sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we talk loud, but Terrence, like you're in there doing like snuff films. Like people are like screaming at the top of their lungs. But I think like I think they would make like 30,000 a month if all the rooms in here were full.
Hmm.